mezuzah and file out into the dark that he locks the door and shuts the iron gate. On Sunday afternoons, her mother's friends and relatives arrive to play cards, gossip, and assemble baskets for the poor. And so might be a second cousin or a cousin's cousin, or it's Rebecca's best friend, Rahelika, running up the stairs, or the dressmaker come for a fitting, or Oktay, the music master, instructing her father on the ney flute. During the week, her father is at the textile factory, or out wandering the city, but on Fridays, he returns to them, the house spotless, the children too. Her mother covers her face, says the prayer and lights the candles, and as the wicks sputter and take hold, the sun goes down, and the gleaming house falls quiet. Saturday wakes to sound and light. Later in life, Rebecca will encounter Jews for whom the Sabbath is a solemn davening affair. No apricots in syrup or pomegranates with their bloody pearls, just gefilte fish trembling in slime. Here, too, the meals are prepared ahead of time, and Gatil, the Armenian maid, arrives to start the fire, serve and wash the dishes, but the children are encouraged to dance and make merry on Shabbat. And in the afternoon, the family visits with relatives or takes a riverboat to the park, where the babies nap in a hammock tied to a tree, sometimes several babies to one tree, suspended like pendulous, damp fruit. For supper, there's cold fish with lemon and egg, and nokum for dessert, and toasted melon seeds to snack on. And the ball comes out for catch, the tambourine for song. Later, at home, they will light the braided candle, then snuff it with wine and laugh out loud to show the evil spirits that though Shabbat is over, joy remains and has no place for them. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Quien no rizika, no rosika. Whoever doesn't laugh doesn't bloom. If Rebecca's father is not, even then, a loud or overtly cheerful man, still he laughs often, a reedy, high, almost wheezing sound. And while he is not tall in stature, he seems tall because of how other men tip their hats to him or clap him on the shoulder, whether at kal, synagogue, or in the marketplace or coffee house. And he is on friendly terms with important people. The pharmacist and dentist at the Sultan's palace, the owner of the tobacco factory, who gives Rebecca candy cigarettes. He counts among his associates philosophers, scholars, bankers, even the chief rabbi, who comes to the house to discuss ideas or offer advice. Her father's friends call him Alberto, but his real name, Abraham, means father of many. And her mother's name, Sultana, means queen. And their family name, Cohen, means high priest, which isn't something to brag about, but something to know. Just as Rebecca knows that her own name comes from her mother's mother and means to bind or to tie, and that the name of their street, Chorbachi Cheshmesi, means soup maker's fountain. And one day, Rebecca and Corinne come home from school to find 2 bowls of steaming soup perched on the edge of the fountain, and their mother telling them to thank the fountain and standing guard against the cats. Every few years, they go to Studio Panas at Grande Rue de Pera, where an Armenian man with enormous hands covers himself with a dark cloth and takes their photograph. One year, their nanny, Victoria, who is also their second cousin, is with them and stands behind the children for the portrait. They are in a faux garden with a painted backdrop of a Doric column, silk flowers at their feet. It's supposed to be a choice, garden, palace, salon, or imperial caïque, but their father always picks the garden, just as he always positions himself behind the photographer, hands up, a conductor, mandating a pause. Does he have something to prove? Este buena familia, or something to preserve. He found his second marriage late in life and takes pleasure in his children's youthful beauty, even as he feels time panting down his neck. Or something to hide. He is rarely in the photographs himself. The children's feet ache from all the standing, but even as early as 4 or 5 years old, Rebecca notices how being photographed makes her feel more real, more seen.